Hey guys, it's Michelle and I'm so excited to be making this video about trying on wedding dresses with an insulin pump. For those of you who are new, my name's Michelle. I've had type 1 diabetes for 15 years and this is a type 1 diabetes lifestyle channel. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you click that button below and make sure to turn on the notification bell so that you know whenever I post a video. So, wedding dress shopping with an insulin pump was challenging but definitely doable. Even before I got engaged, I had this fear in the back of my mind of what would I do with my insulin pump on my wedding day. I normally wear my insulin pump connected to my bra, like in between here, but most wedding dress styles don't allow for that at all. And another thought I had was that I might wear a garter belt and then put the insulin pump on my leg on a garter belt. But the issue with that is that anytime I needed to access my pump, like if I needed to set a temporary basal or if I needed to bolus, I'd have to go into the washroom and really hike my dress up to find my insulin pump. And this is just really inconvenient and makes bolusing into a huge deal. So I didn't want to do either of these things. So here are my two options for what I'm going to do on my wedding day with respect to my insulin pump. Option number one is don't wear an insulin pump and go on pens, and I would much rather not choose this option because I've been on an insulin pump for over 11 years and it would be a really big adjustment for me to go back on pens. I've never even taken one day of pump vacation. The second option, and the option that I'm hoping will happen, is that the seamstress will sew a pocket into the side of my dress. So pretty much I'll just have a pocket inside the skirt part and I can put my pump in there, and then on the other side of the pocket there'll be a little hole where my tubing can go out and then into my site. So back in March I went to two wedding boutiques with my mom, my fiance Rafi's mom, and my two sisters. And it was a really fun day. I tried on a lot of dresses and I ended up finding my dream dress and I'm so happy about it and so excited about it. I have to tell you guys, you're not going to be seeing it in this video because clearly that's a surprise. Nobody ever gives away their dress before their wedding day, but you will see all of the things I tried on leading up to that dress, so you'll kind of get the idea of the style I was going for. So I decided to remove my insulin pump when I was trying on dresses. I had two appointments and each appointment was 1 hour. So when I took my pump off, what I did is I checked my blood sugar and then I gave myself a little bit of a bolus before I took off my pump to accommodate for the basal that I would be missing when my pump was off, and it worked really well for me. The reasons I chose to do this, number one, is because these dresses are so hard to get on and off as it is. There's a girl in the change room helping you put the dresses on and take them off, and if you have an insulin pump attached to you and they have to try to avoid your side and the wire, it just makes it even harder than it already is. So I took my pump off for that reason. And I also took my pump off when I was trying on dresses because I did not want my insulin pump at all to influence my decision on the dress I'm getting. I made the decision before I went dress shopping that I'm going to get my dream dress regardless if it accommodates an insulin pump or not. If I am absolutely in love with a wedding dress and it's not going to accommodate an insulin pump, I'm going on pens. And that's a very personal decision. I know not all diabetic brides agree with this, but that is just what I chose. So I'm just letting you guys know before we start looking at dresses. Okay, enough chatting, let's just look at the dresses. So dress number one. So this dress was pretty tight fitting and personally I didn't find it was really that flattering on my body. So I really liked the long sleeve and lace look. However, I didn't really like the lace on these sleeves because I wanted something a bit more sheer and delicate. This dress 100% would be a no pump dress. It was very tight around the hips, and if you sewed a pocket in like around your legs or in the skirt part, it would just be so obvious that a pump was there. But this dress was just not my favorite because overall it just wasn't comfortable. So this was a pass for me. Here's another long sleeve dress. So it's a bit less fit in the hips. As you can see, it has a bit more room there, but honestly, I just really hated the neckline of this dress. As you can see, I'm not too happy with that. This dress, however, the seamstress would have been able to sew a pocket in the skirt for my pump to go. Okay, dress number three, I loved so much, and when I tried it on, I felt like a princess. Oh, it was just so beautiful. I love the top. I love how there were so many little details in the top, and I loved the neckline. However, I really did want a dress with long sleeves, so that was one bad thing about this dress. Another thing about this dress was that the skirt was made out of all these really fine layers of fabric, kind of like a ballet tutu, I would say. and the seamstress was really unsure of a pocket for this dress, so this might have been a Pens dress, might have been a pump. I'm not really sure, but I did end up passing on this dress because of the short sleeves, but I really did like this one overall. And I just want to throw in a little comment here. After this dress, the lady who was helping us in this wedding dress boutique was starting to only bring me wedding dresses that would accommodate an insulin pump, and I actually had to tell her to stop doing that. I know she meant well, and I know she was just trying to help, but it kind of made me feel, I don't know, it made me almost feel like angry that I was only being brought dresses to accommodate for a condition I have, and I just really didn't want that. So I told her nicely, like, look, I appreciate your help, but I really don't want to pick a dress based on my medical devices. So she stopped doing that after. On to the next dress. I love the sleeves, perfect sleeves for me, and I loved all the embellishments on the top. There was some little gems sewn in there, and I thought it was just so pretty. This dress would have been a great candidate for sewing in a pocket for an insulin pump with the material that was in the skirt. The one thing that I was a little bit unsure of for this dress was just the front with like the waterfall cascade of fabric. It was maybe a little bit too much for me, but otherwise this dress, I absolutely loved this one. Okay, moving on to the next boutique. This is the boutique I actually bought my wedding dress from, so I didn't try on too many dresses here because once I tried on my wedding dress, it was just, it clicked to me. I was like, this is my dress, this is it. And I didn't want to try on anything else after that, and that's how you know that you've picked your wedding dress, when you don't want to get out of it. I will, however, show you one dress that I tried on at this boutique, and it was honestly my favorite dress out of the entire day, besides the dress that I chose, of course. This dress was sleeveless. My wedding is in March, and I really wanted long sleeves. I love that look. But if I was getting married in August when it's super hot out, I probably would have chosen this dress. I love the way that the top fits, I love the embellishments, and I absolutely love the way that the skirt flows. It's so beautiful and soft. It was just such an elegant looking dress. This dress could accommodate for a pump, so I'm sure from seeing all the dresses, you guys kind of have an idea of the dress that I ended up picking. I will tell you, I did get a dress with sleeves, and it's honestly my dream dress. It's something that I've always wanted and always dreamed of, and I'm so excited to show you guys next March when I get married. I'm hoping to give one of my bridesmaids a camera so that I can do a little bit of vlogging that day, take you guys along, show you how I'm dealing with my diabetes that day. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and kind of coming along with me as I chose my wedding dress. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite dress was that I tried on in this video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!